Hey guys, as you may have already noticed, part 4 isn't out yet, but it should be out soon-ish. I've planned for it to be about my ideas for Arcane, so I'll be unloading a ton of things that I've always wanted to be implemented in Arcane. This video is just a side video that I'm releasing to get a few more things off my chest, including something bigger than just complaining or ranting. Also, I know I do this in like every video, but I'm so sorry for part 3. For one, I was tired and felt rushed to push it out since more than one person were waiting for it, hence why the editing was so atrocious. I've also decided to never do a video without some kind of checklist or script. Trust me, that was just a disaster. I get a lot of comments basically saying that I'm only making these videos to pick on VETEX or complain. I also get tons of comments exclaiming how autistic or retarded VETEX is. And honestly, please don't think that I think VETEX is retarded or autistic. He has bad ideas and that's it. About the other comments, well, you're right. I'm basically complaining about certain issues that I think need to be addressed. But there's much more to it than simply complaining. I think I should have done this in my first video, but this needs to be said regardless. I'll use this video to emphasize why exactly I started the series in the first place, just to at least calm down certain people who think I'm witch hunting VETEX or something. As I said in the first video, and what you may already know, is that VETEX deleted one of the best One Piece games Roblox has ever seen. I won't go too much into why OPGA was so good, but if you ask anyone that's played OPGA if it was good or not, at least 85% of people will say it was revolutionary. It's not about OPGA being a good game though, even if it was a good game. It's about it being fun and well scripted compared to other One Piece games even as a whole. Everyone can say that before OPGA came along there was no such thing as a diverse One Piece game. It was all entirely about finding devil fruits and buying or asking for devil fruits. OPGA supported expanding your library onto melee, guns, swords, or devil fruits, and everything about everything was well scripted and somewhat inspired. I was legitimately intrigued by the incredible animations with every devil fruit attack, and there were only 6 devil fruits, which I think proves my point further. No other One Piece game before it had done that, making OPGA a breath of fresh nostalgia and faithfulness to the series. Seriously, me and my friends seriously started having visions of forming a powerful pirate crew and sailing the seas in OPGA. That's how dedicated we were with OPGA, and I still think it's amazing, even if it is gone. And speaking of that, VETEX shortly afterwards deleted it and replaced it with Arcane Adventures in 2015. Not necessarily bad, but not as good as OPGA. The reason I made this series in the first place is because VETEX decided to place Arcane Adventures on OPGA's quote-unquote pedestal. Allow me to explain with a little story I wrote to attempt to perfectly explain my point of view of everything that happened and what it means to me. Picture OPGA, a shiny new golden statue that VETEX made and formed himself. He showed off the golden statue to everyone and it instantly gained admiration from how beautiful and shiny it was. After that, VETEX continued to work away at OPGA, bringing out its shine and potential for more beauty. After polishing and waxing the beautiful creation of his, Roblox threw a rock at it, causing the statue to dent. VETEX made a rushed but valid decision to skip fixing the golden statue and just make a diamond version in its place, this being OPGA V2. VETEX told all his friends and fans about how beautiful it was going to be, with refined edges and gorgeous design, and everyone loved it. So VETEX spent time and effort to make this new diamond statue shine. He waxed it, polished it, refined each edge until it was perfectly round and glistening. However, people got impatient. People insisted VETEX just ditch perfecting the game and release it to the public as only a half-finished rock. VETEX rejected this idea and continued to work on it diligently, hoping it would shine above every other statue people had made. After 2 months, VETEX reached his breaking point from how much people scorned him for working too hard on it. He finally followed the fans' harmful wishes and shattered the diamond statue with a wrecking ball. His fans were perplexed and furious, as VETEX expected. After sitting dormant for a while, VETEX calmed down the livid community by introducing Arcane Adventures, an up-and-coming magic questing game that showed promise. After its release in 2016, people were decently impressed by its slick design and golden shine. VETEX looked back on OPGA, seeing how rusty and broken it had become from long exposure and neglect compared to Arcane's nice shine. He was disgusted. Instead of building a beautiful golden statue alongside the first one, VETEX destroyed the first one entirely and shoved the second one in its place. He nailed the second one in place, taped it down, glued it in place, hoping people wouldn't notice a difference and that they would move on. As VETEX expected, some fans of OPGA rebelled against him and abandoned him for good. Others tolerated it and moved on to Arcane Adventures, hoping they could forget about it. I was among those people, and I can guarantee I haven't forgotten, nor do I respect VETEX any more than I do for when he destroyed OPGA. He decided to destroy the golden statue off of its pedestal and replace it with Arcane. So, as such, I'll look at Arcane Adventures and look at it as if it was the glorious statue VETEX wants it to be, as if it was truly supposed to be a replacement for OPGA. I'll say right now, it's not meeting my or the other 30% of the community's expectations. And that's why I'm here on YouTube making these videos. I don't want to destroy Arcane at all, contrary to what some people believe. I want it to thrive and become the golden statue VETEX wants it to be. I don't hate VETEX at all, but I don't respect his decisions either. I know what you're thinking. In my second video, I explicitly said the things I hate about VETEX is crappy ideas. However, I honestly only hate his ideas. If I thought VETEX was a genuinely bad person or Arcane was a bad game, I'd leave it alone and move on to a different game. But Arcane has massive potential for growth and improvement, as most of you know. I personally think Arcane is one of the most well-scripted and dedicated Magic RPGs on Roblox, but the ideas he's brought forth to the game are so lackluster and uninspired. I want to help guide VETEX in the right direction, tell him what needs to be done and what really needs to be fixed, or at least provide the ideas for Arcane that I've thought about over the past few years. I called the series a rant for two reasons. It was frustrating to see VETEX waste so much potential on useless features, and it's even more frustrating to see that he won't fix them. Google's definition of a rant is yelling or speaking about something in an impassioned way, and I feel I've been doing that, except for my first video, of course. Well, actually, now that I think about it, this could just be part 1, part 2, and the way that it's just me explaining why I made these videos in the first place. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this video finally helped me say what I was trying to say in my first video, even if it was, incredibly short. Also, get ready for part 4. Trust me, it should be sooner than later. I know I said I was excited for part 2, but I'm even more excited for part 4. Instead of pointing out VETEX's bad ideas, I'll be bringing forth my own, so I hope you guys like them. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.